am in what must be one of the most loved cars of all time. A unique icon. I am of course speaking about the Volkswagen Beetle. I'm in a limited edition R-Line Beetle, or Beetle R-Line, of which only 50 units have been made for the South African market. What makes it different? It's had a few tweaks here and there. It has a redesigned bumper with black detailing on the edges, left and right, to give it more width, more of a wider stance. It's got a gloss black sort of framing around the entire car that frames the wheel arches, the side sills, and the air intake. So you have 3 paint finishes: pure white, tornado red that I'm driving, and a new white silver metallic. Optional is a varnished black roof. The same thing when you hop inside. This sunroof is optional. I should probably turn my phone on silent. Oh, hush. Sorry about that. Speaking of the inside, it's quite black in here. You've got this gloss black finish throughout. Very modern, very cool. You've got extra instruments here above the instrument panel, which look pretty cool, like boost pressure, etc. You've got a little clock there that you can't really see, to be fair. It's teeny tiny. This little thing's also not, what are you gonna fit in there? Maybe a phone, maybe. But okay, mine goes in there, but mine's quite small. But sure. That's a little silly little compartment. And what I got. New fabric on the seats. These front sport seats, they're not comfortable, that's for sure. I get that there's meant to be a sporty element here, but they are very firm. They're very hard. So after 20 minutes in the car, I'm already getting uncomfortable. But I do love these little R-Line logos though. They do look very cool. And I do love the color of the interior, like I mentioned earlier. And let's see. Oh. See, that's fun. Little sport mode. Got a big boot. But that's because that thing is this thing that as you pull it, because it's so heavy, you slip. Not easy when you've got bags in your hand, I can tell you. So I'm not a fan of a two-door for this reason. But actually that's quite easy to get in and out of. Let's close that door. Wow, okay, so behind me, not so bad, but again we know that I'm quite short. Behind that person, you don't have much space at all. This would make me claustrophobic, this teeny tiny little window here. And it is because it's so dark inside, it just feels a little bit more cramped. But from here, the cabin looks very big though, if you're back in there, which is where I like to be, really. Under the bonnet, we have got the 1.4 litre 110 kilowatt engine, which is a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, gives you 250 newton meters of torque. It's certainly spirited, it is quite exciting, it's responsive, it is fun to drive. I think that's what this car is. It's a bit of a novelty for me. It's like a novelty buy. I don't know why you would buy it, or who would. I'd have to ask Volkswagen about that, or someone who owns one, why you would opt for this car, because it's costing you just under 420,000 Rand, which for me, they're just other cars in the market. But if you like something a little bit different, if you like a dinky toy car, I think this is probably maybe what you want. And then you feel like you're in a premium dinky toy car with all the standard features that it does offer. But it's certainly fun. Yeah, I don't really have another word for it. And fun, I've given that word to many other cars that are more fun. So maybe quirky. Quirky might be the word. It's an odd little thing. That's what it is. It's an odd little thing, but it's got character, and with this little engine and the R-Line sportiness, it gives it a little bit of an edge, I guess.